Hi, my name is Darlene Casanova. I'm a master instructor for AntiGravity Fitness. Today I'm going to show you how to tie the AntiGravity Hammock. We can also call it a Harrison hammock, an AntiGravity hammock, or a hammock. Yeah. You can see that this hammock is spread on the ground right now, yeah? And we want to use the amount of space that you have so that you can open it up nice and wide. It's important that you use the side that is tight to start from before you begin to gather. There are two ways that the hammock stretches. One is this way. It has a full stretch that will not support you if you tie the hammock incorrectly. So to tie the AntiGravity hammock correctly, you have to make sure the long edge, the tight side of the hammock, is stretched long and open. Some people like the fan action where you are folding back and forth, making sure the edges are staying even. Others like to gather, like you gather your hammock when you get in it for a pouch wrap or a pouch mount. When you gather, you're making sure that the edges stay even to the best of your ability. And if you have a nice soft or smooth surface, you can slide it a little more easily, just always being mindful that the edges are staying even. We'll continue to do this all the way until you have the hammock fully closed. You can make an adjustment if necessary. You want all those edges to be even. If anything is off, you can just bring it together. If you are working with a partner, the partner can hold the hammock for you. The choke loop is important to be in a U shape, where it is threaded twice, where it's doubled in width, yeah? So that it's the strongest part of it. We're gonna use the choke loop to measure where we're gonna tie up. And then from that position right there, you release it. I'm gonna take my hand away and I'm gonna ask my friend to step right here with her hand and then slide the other open. Yeah, now I know where my edge is and where I'm going to bring the choke loop. From this position here, I want to keep the choke loop nice and flat. I'm going to thread my U, my needle, through the center and pull nice and tight. I'm going to do that again. Nice and tight, being mindful that my needle is coming through. That's two. I'm going to take a third. The third one, when you first get your AntiGravity hammock, the choke loop is pretty taut. So you may have to work with it to really get this U, and you may have to really pull to get the third one through. Yeah? The carabiner, or S hook, you can use a carabiner or an S hook, will scoop around and finish the job. Pull it all the way through, your U is there, it's pulled, okay? Once we have the first side done, we need to do the same thing to the other side. And then you'll begin to start on the same side by gathering to keep it even on the other side. Here, here, there you go. Put your fingers there, there, good. And then one, make sure you're using the needle. 1, 2, no folds, and 3. This one's a little bit tighter. There we go. There we go. All right, yeah. Most important is that once you have tied your hammock, you're actually not complete. Every time you retie the hammock, we need to stretch it. So let's show them how we do that. We're going to place it into the daisy chains, always making sure that the pear shape, the smaller part, the bigger part of the carabiner is high. We now need to stretch the hammock. So I lift up, I bring both feet in, I give a little jump. I can even hear it stretching. Yeah, give a little jump, 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 jump. And then I come out, and I'm gonna find the edges of the hammock. Once I have the very edges of the hammock, I'm gonna pull down with tension and then bring it together. Then I know that the edges are together and the hammock is evenly distributed. Just like when you evenly distribute your weight, the hammock is at an even weight distribution and is tied correctly. I'm then going to, I did that pretty fast, so I'll do it again. I'm going to bring the hammock together and open it up. So now I have a folded hammock, and I want to make sure that the middle of the hammock is also even with the rest of the fabric. When I do that, it's even. I know that this hammock is ready to go and be measured in for any anti-gravity fitness student. Have a good time.